In the renewable energy sector, we face a major challenge: managing huge volumes of complex and diverse data that surpass traditional methods, from the inception to the operation of each project. Consider that a single renewable energy project can involve managing more than 15,000 pages of documentation. This figure includes everything from feasibility studies to environmental impact reports, as well as complex contractual agreements. Simply organizing this volume of information represents a significant challenge for any team. Contracts such as PPAs, EPCs, and O&M include clauses, terms, and conditions that require careful review and coordination. A single error can have serious financial and operational consequences. Obtaining and complying with permits is very complex. It requires environmental, electrical, and urban planning authorizations, each with its own set of regulations. Their interconnection and constant updating require rigorous monitoring. There is also technical data from sources such as PV SIST, SCADA, or photovoltaic and battery studies, which provide information on performance, production, and operation. Analyzing these data thoroughly is key to optimizing facilities. Market scenarios add complexity. Managing energy involves spot markets, PPAs, and revenue stacking. Price volatility demands continuous analysis and quick decisions to maximize revenue. Traditional management in renewable energy is vast and complex. Without adequate tools, excessive data can slow down projects and affect their profitability. A human approach is no longer sufficient to meet this challenge. Although professionals are dedicated and experienced, traditional renewable energy management has physical and cognitive limitations that can lead to errors and inefficiencies. Identifying these barriers is key to finding advanced solutions. A major limitation is working hours. Teams can only analyze data for a limited amount of time, which drags out tasks that should be resolved quickly in big data environments for weeks, impacting project speed. Another limitation is a partial view. Each expert focuses on their own area, technical, legal, or financial, which fragments the perspective and makes it difficult to achieve a comprehensive overview and identify key interdependencies. Human biases play a significant role. Excessive optimism or reliance on projections can lead to unrealistic decisions, distorting risk analysis and affecting strategy and resource use, compromising objectivity. Finally, there's a concern about the risk of inconsistencies. A lack of connection between permits, contracts, and financial projections can cause conflicts and delays. A misaligned permit or outdated data can go unnoticed if everything is reviewed manually. Relying solely on human teams to manage this complexity imposes significant physical and cognitive barriers. Information overload, fatigue, and the difficulty of processing large volumes of data in an interconnected manner are challenges that traditional approaches cannot effectively overcome. It's clear that we need to evolve the way we approach this management. Faced with the limitations of the traditional human approach, a transformative solution is emerging: the multi-agent system with artificial intelligence. This technology represents a qualitative leap in the management of complex projects, offering a 360-degree view and unprecedented synergy between the different components of a project. It is a true digital meeting room where each agent contributes their expertise. The main advantage of a multi-agent system is its capacity for 24/7 digital collaboration. Unlike human teams, these agents are not subject to schedules or fatigue. They can work continuously, processing information and performing analysis at all times, which dramatically accelerates project timelines. Each agent within the system is designed for a specific function, emulating the specialization of a human team, but with superior capabilities. For example, the technical agent is responsible for analyzing thousands of operational and performance data points in a matter of minutes. Its speed and accuracy far exceed any manual analysis, instantly identifying patterns and anomalies. The financial agent, for its part, processes massive volumes of economic information, from revenue projections to cost analyses. It can assess the financial viability of different scenarios and optimize project profitability, cross-referencing data with other disciplines for a comprehensive view. Its computing power is unlimited. The legal regulatory agent specializes in regulatory review and permit compliance. They automatically detect any inconsistencies or regulatory risks, ensuring that the project remains within the legal framework. Their knowledge is exhaustive and constantly updated, minimizing the risk of non-compliance. The contract agent is dedicated to reviewing and monitoring all agreements, from PPAs to EPCs and O&M. They identify critical clauses, deadlines, and obligations, and alert on potential deviations. Their work ensures that contractual terms are strictly adhered to, protecting the interests of all parties. Finally, the market agent analyzes energy market trends and scenarios. It provides real-time information on spot prices, PPA opportunities, and revenue stacking strategies. Its analysis enables strategic decisions to maximize project revenue and competitiveness. The most remarkable thing is that these agents do not work in isolation. Instead, they automatically cross-reference information between different disciplines, detecting inconsistencies that a human eye might miss. They work without bias or fatigue, ensuring constant objectivity and reliability in the analysis. This synergy between agents provides a 360-degree view, allowing for a deep and complete understanding of every aspect of the project. Implementing a multi-agent system isn't just an incremental improvement. It's a fundamental transformation in how key tasks in renewable energy project management are approached. The changes are tangible and directly impact the organization's efficiency, accuracy, and strategic capability. The difference between the traditional approach and the multi-agent approach is profound. Consider due diligence, a critical process for project evaluation. In a traditional approach, this task can take weeks of intensive work, with teams dedicated to manually reviewing a large number of documents. With a multi-agent system, due diligence is reduced to hours. The automatic data processing and analysis capabilities allow for a thorough evaluation in a fraction of the time. Contract review is another significant example. Manually, this process is prone to errors and omissions, given the complexity and volume of agreements. A multi-agent system performs an automatic and thorough review, identifying key clauses, risks, and opportunities with great accuracy. Human error is eliminated, and compliance is guaranteed. Simulations, essential for planning and optimization, are traditionally time-limited. Only a limited number of scenarios can be run due to computational and analytical constraints. With a multi-agent system, hundreds of scenarios can be generated in a short time, enabling a deeper understanding of the variables and more informed decision-making. Regulatory risk detection is often delayed in the traditional model, which can lead to fines or project delays. A multi-agent system provides proactive alerts, identifying potential non-compliance or regulatory changes before they become a problem. Anticipation is key to mitigating risks and ensuring operational continuity. Finally, the management of dispersed data is an inherent weakness of the traditional approach. Information resides in isolated files, making it difficult to analyze it together. A multi-agent system integrates all the data, providing a unified and consistent view. This integrated view is essential for strategic decision-making and performance optimization. These examples demonstrate the tangible changes that a multi-agent system brings to real-world tasks. Speed, accuracy, and anticipation capabilities improve dramatically. This not only optimizes operational processes, but also frees up human resources to focus on activities of greater strategic value. Efficiency becomes a constant. The most profound impact of a multi-agent system lies not only in the automation of tasks or the improvement of operational efficiency. The real change lies in the transformation of the human role within the organization. We move from spending excessive time analyzing data to focusing on making strategic decisions with a clear and informed vision based on all the data collected. Imagine a manager who previously spent hours reviewing reports and spreadsheets. With a multi-agent system, that time is freed up. Relevant information is presented concisely and clearly through dynamic dashboards and intuitive graphics. This means less time reading data and, consequently, more time making strategic decisions. Mental energy is redirected where it really matters. It's essential to understand that multi-agent systems don't replace people. Their purpose isn't to replace human intelligence, but rather to enhance it. They free professionals from repetitive, tedious, and low-value added tasks, allowing them to focus on activities that require creativity and critical thinking. The machine handles the mechanical aspects, while humans handle the strategic aspects. This freeing up of time and resources allows teams to focus on deciding the best strategy for the project. With access to comprehensive analysis and accurate projections, they can evaluate different options and select the one that maximizes return on investment and minimizes risk. Decision-making becomes proactive and based on evidence gleaned from data rather than intuition. Furthermore, professionals can defend their decisions to investors with solid data and proven arguments. The ability to present detailed simulations, risk analyses, and accurate financial projections builds trust and credibility. Communication becomes more effective and persuasive, supported by the system's intelligence. Another key benefit is the ability to optimize the portfolio in real time. With information integrated and constantly updated by the multi-agent system, managers can dynamically adjust their investment and trading strategies. This allows them to react quickly to market changes and maximize asset value at all times. In essence, the multi-agent system enhances human strategic value. It transforms professionals from mere data processors into true architects of strategy. It provides them with the tools and information necessary to elevate their role from operational management to strategic direction. It's a perfect synergy between artificial intelligence and human expertise. We've explored how a multi-agent system is redefining project management in the renewable energy sector. The insights we've unpacked allow us to clearly explain the key points of this transformation. The goal is to provide a deep and concise understanding of why this technology is indispensable in today's environment. First, we've seen why the traditional model falls short. The overwhelming amount of data, the complexity of processes, and the limitations of people make it unsustainable in the long term. The mountain of data overwhelms us if we don't have the right tools. Second, we've detailed what changes when a multi-agent system is introduced: 24-hour digital collaboration, the ability to analyze without bias or fatigue, and a 360-degree view radically transform efficiency and accuracy. It's a leap from diversified information to integrated information. Third, we've illustrated how this translates into tangible best practices. From due diligence in hours to proactive regulatory risk alerts, key tasks are dramatically optimized. Processes become faster, more accurate, and less error-prone. Fourth, and perhaps most importantly, we've discussed the continuing role of humans. The multi-agent system is not a replacement, but an enhancer. It frees professionals from routine tasks so they can focus on strategy, high-level decision-making, and innovation. Human value is elevated. The goal is to effectively communicate the need for and benefits of this technology to an audience of professionals and experts. It's an invitation to adopt a new, smarter, and more efficient way of working. In conclusion, the era of big data demands an evolution in management. Multi-agent systems are not just a technological tool, they are a strategic partner that enables organizations not only to survive, but to thrive in an increasingly complex environment. It is time to move from reactive management to strategic management, driven by artificial intelligence and human insight.